What's up, guys? I'm doing great. I'm a lady. This is my first time doing a stand-up in a majority, like a room full of mostly people I don't know. So I'm figuring out whether I'm wasting $40,000 a year coming here. I want to ride on this, so at least laugh. I recently got a Tinder, which sounds a lot more exciting than it is. I'm really just looking for a male to pay for my meals. I'm like really into like feminism, but if it makes a guy feel better to pay for my food, like I don't have a meal plan. After an hour of awkward conversation, a $15 dinner, I'm making above minimum wage. In my bio, I have that I'm a comedian, which isn't supposed to be like a fun fact. It's more of a liability thing, so they know like anything they say can and will be used against them in my stand-up. A lot of guys try to start conversations though by saying, "Comedian, huh? Tell me a joke," which I'm sure is like a nice thing to say, but for some reason I think they're like, we're in a back alley and he's like gonna steal my wallet, and I'm like, "Stop, I'm a comedian," and he's like, "Yeah, right, prove it." Scares me. Some guy goes, I was talking to a guy and he was in college, so I was like, "Oh, what's your major?" He says, "I'm majoring in female studies, and you would count as a final." It's like, ooh. Does that mean you don't want to do me, but you will because you have to? Another guy was like, "Oh, are you Abraham Lincoln?" I'm kind of like a history nerd, so I got really excited. I was like, "Ooh, he's going to tell me like I'm inspirational, or like I look really good in a top hat." And then he goes, "Because you're causing an uprising in my South." Can you think about how pissed off Abe Lincoln is that like guys are using him to get laid right now? I'm really into thinking I have my life together. It's one of my hobbies. So Monday, I went grocery shopping. My roommates and I cleaned our apartment. I did laundry. I worked out. What? That's really good for me. And I was like walking around and I'm like, wow, I'm so good at this adult thing. Everyone can suck my ass. And then I went to get in the shower and I realized my underwear had been inside out all day. I'm a fraud. College has been fun though. I'm getting into some really hard drugs. Like the other day when my roommates and I got groceries and no elevators were available. So we had to go up 20 flights of stairs with groceries. By the time I got upstairs, I was like, I'm dropping out of college, I can't do stairs. Then my roommate goes, "Hey, do you want to borrow my inhaler?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I grabbed it, I took a great hit. I don't have asthma. I don't have asthma. Ooh, I'm throwing this. So I really like traveling, and a few years ago, I was coming back from Arizona with my family, and I made it through the big metal scanner that the TSA puts out, perfectly fine, and I keep walking past a TSA agent, and that guy looks at me and he does this. I was like, oh my god, that's so nice. This TSA agent wants to high-five me for not bringing any like flammable liquid or like nail clippers. So I high-fived him and I kept walking and he was like, cool dude. Turns out, in TSA talk, this doesn't mean high-five. This means stop. You've been randomly selected for a pat-down. So not only did I embarrass myself, but then I had to get felt up by an older man. That was fun.